second level.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Maybe I should scout it out.
Okay.
This is, if we have to just defend this one doorway, it's gonna be easy. Yeah.
Aye. Done.
Yes. Agreed.
Ready.
Taste my stew.
There's nothing particularly top as far as the opponents are concerned.
Take no prisoners.
Don't
Very well.
do that.
I'm here. Not a problem.
I shall do my best.
The enemy come to us.
I'll try to keep this short.
What a reasonable request.
Onward.
Steel
Getting a
yourself.
bit
Not a
getting a bit
problem.
unlucky with the hits. And you're
Understood.
oh my god.
Ready. Aye.
Quick,
Jesus
I am
Christ, people.
I'm here. Is that all?
You what?
Can't move.
Hmm?
A little fire and lightning should lighten things up.
Not a problem.
How can I help?
Vita mortis carioli. Aye. Vita mortis carioli.
Well, things went
Ready.
mostly fine anyway.
Aye.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna be the only trap there's in our way.
Okay.
I'm here.
Actually, it doesn't change
Is
the
that
fact
all?
that this is still the best
Huh?
place to do any
Okay.
kind of fighting.
Hmm?
Gods grant me strength.
Yeah, I will do as you ask.
Aye. Not a problem.
Ready. Sounds good. Need some help.
Ready.
Forward.
Your life is forfeit.
I'm here. Not
Not
a
sure if
problem.
our scout is gonna survive.
Your command?
Vita mortis carioli.
I am a reasonable
Yeah.
request.
Sure.
This isn't that big of a battle arena.
Hmm?
A little fire and lightning should liven things up.
High quality arrows.
Huh?
I'm not gonna
Uh-huh.
bother picking those up. They won't stack with the normal arrows, and they probably aren't that special. I mean, they're gonna be +1 chance to hit, which isn't exactly a bad thing, but we start to see them on a regular basis, that's different.
Aye. Easy as goblin pie.
I'll try to keep this short. Ready. Good.
Ready. Aye.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Some kind of weird sound.
I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Switch. Banners. A tattered banner that is worn with age. Skeletal mage. Imbued white. Tattered skeleton. This is bad.
Not a problem.
Anyone even following us? There's no way I could have interrupted that.
Yes.
I'll try to lure some of them out. Not sure if it's necessary. Now the problem is, I don't know what they have in here. So what I don't want to do is fight here, because it means I'm going to have to push into the unknown regions there. There's no telling. It could be nothing, fair enough, but it could be something something that requires magical weapons or skill to kill or things like that. Mage is there. As long as we don't get his attention, we'll be. Mage armor.
Victory. Not a problem.
I need to get rid of the mage. There's not that many interesting things there. There's a white though, police fucking move. That I think that can paralyze.
Is that all?
Ugh, you motherfucker.
What is your will?
Ready.
I have no idea what the fuck this guy did. How to save your own ass.
Quickly.
I'm here. Easy as goblin pie.
Yes. Forward.
We can't wait here.
To They're victory. Not going anywhere.
To
Steel
victory.
yourselves.
Ready.
I am ready. I am off.
Taste my
Any casting I can do? Yes. Except no. This fucker gets stuck on each other way too often.
Gravely wounded. I need assistance.
He wasn't in the line of fire. He ran into it because one of the fucking skeletons died and immediately filled the fucking void.
God's strength. Yes, very well.
Yeah. Totally unnecessary death.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Yes, certainly.
ran into the
Aye.
line of fire. Their AI is supposed to be off, but I guess they have some kind of basic AI still in place. I suppose I could do an auto pause for when an enemy dies, but it'll get incredibly annoying because there's so many shitty enemies that they're gonna be dying constantly. I don't want to do that. But it is fairly aggravating how the game works at times.
Ready. Done.
I shall see you to your grave.
I don't want to bring these guys here. The reason we got the one guy got let outside is precisely because they start bumping into each other and it breaks their pathfinding. And as annoying as it is, but it's the reality of it, so we'll have to adjust.
I'm here.
Still, this is
Ready.
taking forever.
Hmm?
I'll take care of it.
Okay, someone just is going to have to eat up a spell, basically.
Ready for action.
She's
my
the best
pleasure.
candidate because she can easily. Okay, now the mage is somehow in the
Your
front line.
desire, certainly. What is
So
required?
sometimes they push
Sounds good.
each other around to the point
need me?
where guys at the back row can end up in the front, and otherwise, I suppose if there's an enemy around, so there's in combat situation, we are unable to push our own guys around.
By your leave.
Okay, come on. And she's dead. There's nothing I can really do. I'll hope that she'll survive until she succeeds in a saving throw. And she's dead.
Yes. Very well.
Okay, that didn't go well.
How can I help?
I seem to.
But we had to eat that spell no matter what.
Ready. Easy as goblin pie.
Taste my steel.
Was more or less the point of going there in the first place. Someone had to do it. If the whole group would have gone, someone would have died.
I am ready.
Ready for
I'm
action.
here. Watch me go. Kyo
Your command? Of course.
Hmm?
Please, please, please fucking move.
What is
I don't understand why
By
they
the
go
way.
into these dead
I
ends.
done.
What is your agreed?
Ready.
The fucker.
Watch me go.
Yeah,
Quick, I
don't
am
go
off.
there, it's a dead
I'm
end.
here. Watch me go.
It looks like
Yes.
you can move through the
Certainly.
doorway from these sides, but you cannot.
Hmm?
You need me? It will be done.
I am
And
ready.
yeah, you're.
Agreed.
Ah,
Not a man.
I don't understand. I just want you to basically hold your ground and prevent anything from coming through, and they keep charging at the enemies. I wish if you basically disable the AI, you would disable
Taste
the
my
AI.
steel.
That's how it should be.
Done.
Onward to victory!
I don't think I'll pick up the masterwork weaponry anymore. They're not exactly totally worthless, but they're not worth
They're
that
not going
much.
anywhere.
Yes, it shall be done.
I'm here. Aye.
1,400. Okay, there's still those heavy hitting sons of bitches here.
Easy as goblin pie.
Imbued whites.
Aye. Is that all?
I shall see you to your grave. Yes.
They hurt by magical weaponry.
Speak your mind. It shall be
Wasting
done.
your time.
How can I help?
You have my undivided attention.
Ready. Done.
There should be more, but it's based on the sounds. Yep. Temple Guardians, Shattered
I
Skeletons.
await your instructions.
I'm here.
I shall see you to your grave.
I'll wash me beard in your blood.
Red, it will be done.
I'll take care.
Done.
Slightly larger area than I thought. Another door? So this isn't actually the main fight even.
I'll
no
wash
prisoners.
beard in your blood.
I am ready.
Ran out of stones.
Aye.
A little
Steel
fire and
yourselves.
lightning should lighten things up.
To victory.
Steel yourselves. Huh? Sure.
I would expect this to be a trap. The lever will open the door there.
Ready.
Your
I'll wash
life
me
is forfeit.
beard in your blood.
What I will do as you ask.
I'm here. Done.
Ready. Good.
Your disease. Basic battle spell, basic dagger. Magic missile wand. How many uses does this shit have? 22. It's respectable. Might be able to contribute something with this one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, slightly higher armor class. Cold resistance. Well, it's better than nothing. Just hoping for some kind of a armor improvement. We should probably rest here. No point wasting our healing scrolls or anything like that.
God's
Taste
grant
my
me strength.
A little
try to
fire
take
and
it
lightning should liven things up. You'll as you put it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Ready.
I shall slay you all.
So we're just gonna have to hope there aren't that many traps here now.
Huh? Good.
Ooh. Is the door actually open here? No. Just looks here on the minimap. Okay, so there's a third level. Probably the main boss fight. Whatever it is.
I'm here. Watch me go.
Ready, yeah.
Hmm?
Mhm.
Your life
Good.
is forfeit.
They're not going anywhere.
A little fire and lightning should liven things up. You have my indeed.
Ordinary ring.
Ready. Not a problem.
A zombie.
I'm here.
Zombie in
go.
some way dangerous? Don't think so. Not D&D zombies. It's pretty much your basic fighter
Is
type,
that all?
low level.
I shall
wash
see
me
you
beard
to
in
your
your
grave.
blood. Easy as goblin pie. I'll wash me beard in your blood.
Right, I don't think there's anything even remotely interesting here left. It's basically just a sweep up of some trash opponents. Might find some kind of mythical item or thing,
Yeah.
but something like that, but nothing beyond that. Still, might be enough for someone to get a level up. Yeah, key. Plain key.
Ready. Not a problem.
Neutralize poison scroll.
Huh? Okay.
I'm here.
Fine. What's the lever then? It has to be that door. Because see, I can't interact with it, and it's clearly something that I can open.
Your life is forfeit.
They're not going anywhere.
Joe.
Your command?
They're not going anywhere.
Aye. Ready. I'm here.
They're not going anywhere. I am gravely wounded. I need
Yeah. I'm just gonna hope that I'm not gonna die
What
here
is
horribly.
understood?
If they get a lucky hit on me, I'll do that. So
Aye.
Attack!
A little fire and
I
lightning
don't
should
care.
liven
It's
things up.
creeping around here, trying to lure enemies one at a time. It's not
Go.
something I want to do. That's something you do when you
Ready.
play solo and you really have no other choice. We have a group. We should be able to just go in there and do what needs to be done.
Ready. Watch me go.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
It's shooting at me.
I'm here. Is that all?
Steel yourselves!
Take no prisoners!
Yeah. Fine.
Suspicious lack of traps.
You need me? Very well.
Fisher Sling. Pocket change. Skull. Never seen a skull before. Maybe we need to use it on something. Maybe it's just a skull. Katana +1.
Yes? It shall be done.
Mobile bracers, very likely. Yeah, I think they are literally
Aye,
normal
watch me
ones.
go.
Although I don't see the point of including those items in the game, because there's no benefit to actually wearing them. They're only useful if they're magical.
Huh? Uh-huh. Need some help.
Ready.
Steel yourselves!
Speak your of course.
You. Hurt us. I'm here.
Yeah, things are starting to look pretty bad now. Well, we still have 3 points of health, so it's not that bad, I guess.
Easy as goblin pie.
Ready.
Not sure even if we have the capability of
Good.
cleaning this place without resting first. Oh shit.
Yes?
Aye.
Mm-hmm. Good. Quickly now.
We have 3 points of health, so probably should switch to something else.
Yeah.
Aye. Watch me go.
They're not going anywhere. Huh? Yeah.
Might be safer for us to just rest. It's not like we're on a timer, so we can just rest. Yes.
Ready for action. By your leave.
Yes, might be able to paralyze us.
Ready.
Ready.
Die.
Steel yourselves.
I'm here. Die.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it. Uh-huh.
What is that? It's a skeleton. Painted stone. Second level hold spell. I think mages do get the same spell, but it's a higher level one. Okay, let's see if
Not
we
a
can rest.
problem.
Hmm.
I.
Yes, I shall do my best.
How can I help?
Second healer might not have been a bad idea. Clerics are fairly good at tanking things too. I suppose the biggest downside to a cleric is that your offensive capability really isn't that great. Although you do have some attack spells, and again, if your opponents are mostly undead, then yeah,
I.
you're
Watch me
very
go.
capable on the offensive front too. Okay, I had a couple of items I'm at least somewhat interested in. I can identify 3. What is this? Talisman appears to be nothing more than a flat piece of stone with... Okay, what does that actually do? Armor class, save versus breath, cold resistance, maximum hit points. It's a talisman that gives you benefits. Shrug. It is right. Necklace. What can we use right now? Maybe the ring. Bonus to hide in shadows, non-detectable by magical means such as detect invisibility or scrying, so it's a scout's ring. Not a great one, because we don't really have that ability. But great for a roguish type. I'll say the identify
Ready.
spell. We
Easy
might
as
still
goblin
find something
pie.
worthwhile in the last place.
Yes.
I'm here. Not a problem.
Take no prisoners!
I'll split you in two.
Our barbarian was basically unable to do anything because pathfinding sucks ass.
I
I'll
shall
take
see
care.
you to your grave.
Do not block
Fine.
the path.
I am ready. Certainly.
Ugh. Pathfinding. Not finding the path,
Ready for
rather.
very well.
I don't think this is as good as a pathfinding as it was in Baldur's Gate 2. And I don't... I suppose that's one of the things that hasn't been enhanced.
Not a problem.
This is from the anus. It basically means just more manual maneuvering, nothing besides that. It's not like it's a huge thing, but something just to be mindful of. You cannot just give an order and expect that the characters reasonably pull that off. They will not.
Aye.
They're
Easy as
guaranteed to
goblin
fuck it up
pie.
rather. Okay, no defenders. Yeah, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Good.
Your command at once.
Interesting looking stuff.
Huh? Good.
Yes?
I can't tell what a lot of them are. Rather, I can tell them what the wand is. Regeneration potion. Silence. Okay, there are a lot of casters in the lower levels. That might be the good way to play the mod fight for a few moments. But what is this? Armory. Charge ability, shield, ghost armor, immunity to magic missiles. Okay, there seems to be these low-level casters that basically spam a single magic missile at us at the start of the fight. So we could at least... I'm not sure if they detect immunities on us. We might be able to drain them of their missile attacks. Armor set to 3. 7 rounds.
Ready.
Ready.
Okay, we do need to rest again.
Watch me go.
Speak your mind. How can I help?
I'm here.
Your command?
Is that all?
Right. Yeah, a massive hall of some sort. Spectral guard. We just
Easy as goblin pie.
intruders were under attack. To arms,
Right.
return to arms. Something
Aye.
that some of them are following us.
Mm-hmm.
Your desire.
Sounds
To
good.
victory.
Ready.
You have my undivided
There's no real
attention.
reason to hold back anything now.
Yeah.
I'm as easy as goblin pie.
What is required?
Hmm?
What is your will?
Spectral Guard is uninjured.
Quickly now.
You
To
focus
victory.
fire.
Red, easy as goblin pie. I'm here.
Gods grant me strength.
I'll wash me beard in your blood.
Come on, this should still be a
Taste my
warm-up.
steel.
Spectral Guard does not
Not a
require
problem.
a magical weapon to harm.
Yes?
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Probably still a few of them still left there. That's hardly a problem.
Right then. Not a problem.
Probably a lot of traps too. Yeah.
To victory. Your life is forfeit.
Okay, we just want to clear the immediate surrounding of the entrance or exit.
Forward!
I'm assuming if we proceed deeper here, we'll face whoever's in charge of the place. We want to do that only after everything else has been cleaned up.
A little fire and lightning should liven things up.
I'm going to try to save as many spells as possible for that too. I don't want to go back and rest if I don't have to. But this looks like a fairly sizable area, so it might be necessary.
I'll wash me beard in your blood.
We're gonna get a level up for the cleric soon. No one else is gonna get a level up, but the cleric is one of the more important ones. I probably should have done, you know, sort of a secondary healer somehow. They'll have 2 arcane caster abilities, 2 divine casters, and then just pure killing power, physical killing power. However, I sort of, I suppose, settled on the even split simply because I knew that this was more or less a lot of trash fighting. So melee is just much more capable to keep maintaining that. Casters require on the actual casting, and that means constant rest. There's nothing really preventing that technically, except it's doesn't always work. You get interrupted and things like that, so it leads to the nasty thing that I hate, where you have to load and retry and retry and retry. That's it. I'm not above not doing that. Shadows, proper shadows, magical weapons required.
Huh?
I await your instructions. I am ready as always.
I'm ready.
So yeah, I can't actually injure any of these. Either cast spells or go home.
Certainly.
Ready.
Taste my
Die.
steel.
I'm here.
Mommy is more dangerous. The shadow is just hard to damage, but it's not actually dangerous on the attack one. I'm not so sure about the mummy. It has a disease at the very least.
You have my undivided attention.
I...
I'm taking poison damage from the mummy.
Ready.
Is it? No, it's a disease. Disease damage. Okay. Get rid of that. That's no problem.
I'm here. Done.
Looks like we're going to have to rest then. Third level spells. Yeah. Second level has a lot of good stuff too, but for our situation, I think we're gonna stick with the heals. Although they don't really help you with the fighting, they're more about if you had to go through a lot of trash so you can recover without actually resting. But they're not, strictly speaking, useful in the fight itself. Maybe they find traps, but that doesn't disarm them. I don't think that would help too much here. Silence might help. Whatever. Animate death. How does it work in this game? Lowest of the undead monsters, skeletons or zombies. 1d6 skeletons or zombies in this manner. I wonder how they. What I really need to know is how they do it. In the, I think in Baldur's Gate 2, because this was so powerful, they had limits how much you can summon. I think in Baldur's Gate 1, the original one, you basically could just keep summoning, and summoning. So you could swarm enemies. Is this swarmable? Or is there a limit, like you can only have 6 or something? There's a lot of good spells here. Depends on what the enemies are, what we should use. Righteous Fury or Holy Smite is probably what we should go for. We can just spam this. Doesn't affect us. Calls upon the energy of the plane of brilliance and opens up a channel between it and the targets. Any evil creatures in the area of effect take 1d6 magic damage for every 2 levels of the caster, up to a maximum of 5d6 at level 10. Successful save versus fail halves the damage. In addition, if victims fail their save, they are blinded for 1 round. Cannot be cast by evil allied. When without the inevitable group fight comes around, we could just blast that in the middle of it to basically let it go our way. We could put up cliffs of warding. I have had a terrible luck with cliffs though. In fact, the animated date might be most useful. We could basically provide alternative targets for the enemy. Without a doubt, they at least have one capable caster there. My biggest worry with those is that you can't take control of them with a cleric. If they have a fairly capable cleric, I'm giving them additional minions. Yeah. Okay.
Easy as goblin pie.
Mm-hmm.
I...
A little fire and lightning should lighten things up.
I'll try to keep this short.
Okay, Temple Guardians. I thought they were something special, not. I am slightly curious about, is this actually a place where there is some kind of boss waiting for us or not?
Ready for my pleasure.
Yeah, Spectral Knights. I'd say there's a
Ready.
high probability that they're
Done.
guarding something special there.
I split you in two.
They're capable,
They're not
but
going
not super
anywhere.
dangerous.
I'll wash me beard in your blood.
Chosen zombie. Holy shit. Well, if we're gonna go somewhere and rest, we might as well spend some of the spells too. Magic didn't, zombie.
Yes,
It's a new one.
I will do as you ask. I am gravely wounded. I
I'm
need
here.
assistance. I agree.
Hmm? Right then.
How can I help?
Heal his sorry ass. And here comes the inevitable magic.
I
And I'm dead.
ready.
Okay.
I
The mummy is gonna be harder to take down.
Attack! Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes, it shall be done.
Huh?
You have my undivided attention. A little fire and lightning should liven things. Yes, it shall be done.
Ready. Sure.
ready.
I await your instructions.
Magical
good.
weapons don't work.
I am ready as always. Very well.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Ah, not bad.
Okay.
Chosen zombie.
Hmm? Is that all?
Huh? Sure.
Not a problem. Ready.
I'll try. Yeah.
Magical weapons don't work.
I'm here. Watch me go.
A normal zombie.
Onward to victory!
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So, massive amount of trash main fight. I think we're gonna clear these side passages, go up the stairs, rest a bit, to try to see what's all the fuss about here. Sealed sarcophaguses.
You have my undivided
Who
attention.
exactly has inventory space?
I will do so.
Stone form. Better armor class, saving throws, duration of 1 hour. This is again stuff that usable on bosses after you fail through conventional means. Extra damage. Okay.
Easy as goblin pie.
Nothing particularly interesting, but okay, Schloot.
How can I help?
Aye. Right then.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Lesser shadows, nothing to worry about.
God's
take
crypt.
You're not going anywhere.
Take no prisoners!
Huh? Sure.
Same deal here, nothing interesting about loadable sites.
I await your as you will it.
Huge amount of crap. Nothing. I mean, really nothing interesting. Some random shit for the spells that I'll never use, basically, for the mages. I don't mind that. You never know what the player wants to use, and I was thinking of making a sorcerer out of her anyway, because the big problem usually is that you don't really find the scrolls for the spells you really want. That can be a big problem. So yeah.
I'm here. Easy as goblin pie.
Rather too many scrolls than too little. Or too few, rather. Okay. We could have pushed on a little bit, but I don't think so.
Watch me go.
Might as well just rest.
Your command?
Maybe it's easier to just do a
Not a pie.
dual
Is
rest.
that all?
it'll automatically use the heal spells, and we will
Yes?
start with a full set of spells.
Ready. Not a problem.
Faster too, no real downside.
we
I
go?
suppose the potential being interrupted, but I can just load, so it's not really an issue. Right.
I'm here. Done. Hmm?
Onward to
Victory.
victory!
I'll wash my beard in your blood.
Gods
Taste
grant
my
me strength.
steel.
Easy as goblin pie.
Mere flesh wound.
Bravely,
Ooh.
yes.
More than a mere
Certainly.
flesh wound at this point.
I
I am
I
ready.
split
I
you
will
in
do
two.
as you ask.
Crave.
attack.
Guessing the skeleton knights have a much higher attack bonus. Also, what the fuck is free
I am
inventory
ready as
space?
always.
Fire arrows.
Certainly.
Ready. Is that all?
Speak your mind.
I think I'll summon the skeletons. They should have a long duration, so they're not gonna disappear. And we get to test how the summoning works, what limits does it have. Okay. Ranged weapon user skeletons. And cannot control more than 6 monsters. Okay, fair enough. The rules don't matter as long as it matters. I need to know what the rules are.
I'm here.
That's a lot of shit coming our way.
Ready for action.
Hmm?
Your desire?
Looks like we're gonna have to rest again. There's it's probably a lower level still. Shit.
Done. I'll wash me
What
beard
is
in
your
your
will?
blood. Ready. Die. Easy as goblin pie.
I was wondering why we got such a good talisman. Probably because we lose it if we want to go further here. So you make your choice. What exactly do you really want? No, I don't think that's the case. I mean, it's not like I have an option for you. Ooh.
I'm here.
Something got triggered.
Watch me go.
Is that that's a demon.
Is that all?
How can I help?
Quickly.
Ready. At last, the mighty adventurer stands before me. To what do I owe this honor?
I seek the evil that plagues Kaldahar.
If it is evil that you seek, then you need look no further. I stand here before you. However, I am not the one who plagues Kaldahar. For that evil, you must look elsewhere.
Why should I believe you to be innocent, spirit?
I care not at all whether you believe me, adventurer. I am centuries dead and bound to these halls for eternity. I care even less for the living or their gathering places. If your Kaldahar is beset by evil, it is not of my doing. Go seek your villain elsewhere.
If not you, then who is responsible?
Who indeed? I can answer your question, but I require a boon first. Perform a task for me, and I will answer you.
What task, spirit?
Auril, the ice goddess, is worshipped by some here in the cold north. Auril commands her followers to extinguish all fires, to open structures to the cold winds, and to deny warmth a place to gather. As you can see, my tomb would be an abomination to a follower of Auril.
Go on.
A priestess of Auril has stood at the threshold of my tomb and gazed within. Recently she attempted entry, but my guardians foiled her. Now that you have slain my guardians, there is nothing to prevent her from returning and carrying out the will of Auril. I do not wish to spend eternity in a cold, lightless hell. Find this Auralite and slay her. Only then will I answer you.
I'm no assassin, spirit.
Know this, adventurer. Your precious Kaldahar is just as much an abomination to Auril as this tomb. Think of the great tree, the circle of warmth, and the tenets of Auril. How will Kaldahar fare under Auril's cold gaze? Find this Auralite and slay her. Only then will both of us feel safe, and only then will I answer you.
I will consider your words, spirit. Very well. Okay. Not expect this. I think the answers are more valuable to us at the moment.
Ready.
That's it.
Good.
Wonder what's there. Not be looted. So I think this is a step we'll
Not
just
a
have to
problem.
take. Fair enough. But if we're going against the priestess of Oral, we might want to consider changing spells.
Your command?
do, do. What exactly do we want to do? Mostly we would be looking at clerics. I'm not sure they would be that dangerous though. Uh, Even if the cleric has a couple of 8s, it's against the 6, it's not enough. Mm,
Forward.
Done. Done.
I can take a guess who it is. Not that it matters at this point if we're going to kill it anyway.
Is that all? Watch me go.
Do I actually need to find it here or hunt the priest down? I think I'm gonna go to Coldhar and talk to the druid first. Report what I've discovered so far. So see where we go from there. I need to buy more ammunition for some of the guys too. Really, rocks are running out. There's so many archers that we can just switch arrows when needed, but not many sting users.
Watch me go.
I need to recall. I need to sell the Yeti pelts now. They're just cluttering up the inventory and weighing a ton.
Oh, you have returned. What news? Does the evil we seek lie within the Veil of Shadows?
Deep within one of the tombs in the Vale, I spoke with a spirit named Kreselak. This spirit claims to have information about the evil we seek.
Interesting. What did this spirit reveal to you?
Nothing yet. He offered to tell me what he knows in exchange for performing a service to him. He wants me to kill a priestess of Orville that is threatening his tomb.
I see. What do you intend to do?
I'm not sure. I told the spirit I would consider his bargain.
Please, you must make haste. Time works against us. We must discover the source of this evil before the balance is altered irrevocably.
So,
Not a problem.
not helpful in any way. Where's the map markers? Shouldn't there be map markers? Have I disabled them somehow? How would you disable them? No idea. Clearly I have done that successfully somehow. Ah, well, whatever. I think that's the smithy. But we don't really need to rest here. We need to visit the inn. Well, the bar maid was very suspicious. Do I actually have to say yes, I'll kill the one before I can get anything useful out of
Right
them?
then.
Shouldn't there be more? Yeah, the other barmaid is gone. Your barmaid license. No, I can't do anything.
Right then.
Right, I'll do an equipment dump, buy extra ammunition and leave things there. I'll license without a doubt is the priest. But I have no idea what I need to do to actually encounter her. Also, what the fuck is this? It's a temple, right? I don't think we really have all that much of a choice. Although I'm sure the game will give us an option. I just don't necessarily want to be an assassin for the undead creature that I'm probably going to
Is
kill
that
anyway.
all?
But I do need the information. I'm not really getting all that much out of the pelts anymore. Yeah, holding the high quality equipment or masterwork items is a gigantic waste of time at this point. Hmm. Can I identify something extra, but there's nothing particularly interesting here that I would like to identify. But they have some value. I suppose that's the only reason, so we can just sell them away. I really wish I could just identify this shit. Static was one. Extra electrical. Okay, that's actually quite nice. Okay, at least I can identify ammunition now. Hammer darts. Stunning dart. And have you identified these? No. Right. Action transference. Permanent. Charisma +1 at the cost of dexterity. Oh, never gonna use that. And I can't sell this shit to these people, so I have to visit multiple merchants to sell anything. I think I'll sell the Morning Star at the same time, because if I sell one, I think the price for the further ones will be lowered. Don't want that. Okay. I'm still not paying them money to identify things. It's a little bit more convenient, and I suppose I could afford it at this point. But yeah, I need at least 6 identify spells.
Watch me go.
I just fucking hate this. The fact that you can't sell everything to everyone. I mean, I can't even understand if you punish me from doing that by simply lowering the price a little bit. So I would be encouraged to at least do something else. What I hate is that I'm forced to do it. It's just a time sink, basically. I don't see any real good coming out of it. Mhm. What do we need to do? We need to sell some jewelry and rest, so we can identify items. I think this is the only place where we can, yeah, equipment shop is the only place where we can get rid of jewelry. Also, how the fuck did I remove the markers? I have no idea. No idea at all. I don't particularly want to buy any mythical weapons.
Easy as goblin pie.
We don't have great ones, but at the same time we can't exactly afford the really good ones. So I could waste all my money by buying something slightly better than what I have now, and I don't think it's a good idea. Eden's Legacy. I don't want to sell the scrolls. But we need to buy ammunition. I haven't really checked what the situation is with the other guys as far as ammunition is concerned, but I don't think it's bad by any means. I just don't use my ranged weapons that much. Right. Right. Only thing we need to do is rest a little bit. So we can identify at least some of the more interesting items we have. I'll leave things there.
Not a problem.
Most things are still sort of clumsy. I'm more, I suppose, gotten used to what our guys can and can't do. As the only real thing that pisses me off now is just that I can't disable the AI completely. It's a getting used to thing more than anything else. In most situations, the convenience it provides is actually very nice, but it's exactly those situations where everything has to work perfectly for things to go your way that it can ruin things. It's not anything super serious, just adjustment thing. No one's using short bows. Right. Well, this isn't much, but I suppose our funds are increased significantly though. It's not a insignificant thing either. Hey, who are you? Are you just a regular townsman? I don't think we have a choice here. It looks like we'll just have to basically agree to do the assassination or kill the undead creature. One way or another, we'll just have to make a choice. I would be inclined to kill the undead creature. I mean, why would the fuck I leave it there? We have an anti-undead clerics and things like that in our group. So yeah, he might be able to provide... We might be able to do it this way. We will exchange the information first and then kill it. But I don't see us leaving it without doing something about it. Right. Another 5,000 gold for us. 12,000. I think that's enough to actually buy something new. I mean, seriously useful. Helm of the Trusted Defender. Armor class +3. Immunity to sleep and fatigue. Protects against critical hits. It's basically +3 armor class. So if we want to build a defender type character, that's probably actually a good purchase. Alternatively, we could try to save to get a better offensive. What is this? Mace +3. 10% of all hits cause the target. Cause the target to lose 4 points of luck. I have no idea what that means. I think it lowers your chance to succeed in anything. +2 scimitar. +1 to all rolls. Right, so negative luck would be negatives to all rolls. It's a thing to consider at least. Especially if it's +3 to armor class in a helmet. Because usually our helmets they don't really provide any. So +3 from that could allow us to really build up the armor class on one of our guys. Alternatively, what? Almost nothing. So, yeah. We could get maybe a few thousand extra gold. Allow us to buy a weapon. The problem is we don't strictly speaking need another weapon, and the really good ones are like 50,000, so we can't afford that. Helmet, on the other hand, we can easily afford. I think I'll buy it. Wait, why can't I use it? Halflings and gnomes, probably. Yeah, so no one can actually use it. Fuck. So no more of a halfling fighter, and that's a lot of extra armor class you could have gotten out of that. Ah, shit. I'm not buying plate mails. They're fine, but not worth it in my opinion.
Not a problem.
You might as well either wait until you get enemies using those and steal from them, or just basically buy a magical one directly. Either way, I'll end things here. I guess we're gonna go visit Mr. Undead and either the fight or just say yes, we will do it. It seems at least at this point that we need to do such thing before things get configured here. Alternatively, I suppose she could be somewhere in the tombs that we've already visited. So we could go through those too. But
Is
either
that
way,
all?
I'll end things.